All right, let's bring this meeting together, the Rensselaer County Legislature for Tuesday, December 8th, 2020. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Bailey.
Here.
Mr. Bendet.
Here.
Mr. Burns.
Here.
Mr. Casal. Ms. Doran. Cindy. I see her.
Present?
Mr. Fiacco.
Yes, President.
Yep, I see him. Mr. Fleming.
Here.
Mr. Grant.
Present.
Mr. Grimm.
Here.
Mr. Harrington.
Present.
Ms. Hoffman.
Here.
Mr. Loveridge.
Here.
Mr. Patiri.
Here.
Mr. Peter.
Here.
Mr. Tessman.
Here.
Ms. Sullivan Tita. Is that Aaron? Okay. Ms. Weaver.
Here.
Mr. Wysocki. That's Jeff in the corner, right? Chairman Stammel?
Here.
There are 19 present.
Okay, we got a full house. All right, invocations, Mr. Grant.
Lord, we are here for a purpose larger than ourselves. We are here to serve. We are here to build. We are here to make things better every day, every single day. Amen.
Amen. Mr. Grimm, pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America,
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we dispense with the reading of the minutes of the special meeting of November 30th, 2020,
That's this one.
and approve the minutes as printed.
I'll second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. The meeting agenda, clerk, presentation of petitions,
On file?
presentation of communications,
On file?
reports of commissions,
On file?
departmental reports,
On file?
reports of standing committees,
On file?
local laws,
There's one introductory.
one introductory local law. Okay, we'll move forward with the resolutions. Let's see, the first one is G 42620.
G-
Resolution oh, that's you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
G 42620, resolution authorizing an agreement with Unity House for the provision of domestic violence services, Department of Social Services, introduced by legislators Grant, Tessman, and Weaver.
On the question, all in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 42720.
G 42720, resolution authorizing a maintenance agreement with Mason Technologies, Inc., Department of Social Services and Probation, introduced by legislators Grant, Tessman, and Weaver.
On the question, all in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 42820.
G 42820, resolution authorizing the purchase of public transportation from the Capital District Transportation Authority, Department of Social Services, introduced by legislators Grant, Tessman, and Weaver.
On the question, all in favor? Aye. So moved.
19 ayes.
G 42920.
G 42920, resolution authorizing an agreement with Star Children's Center, Inc., Department of Social Services, introduced by legislators Grant, Tessman, and Weaver.
On the question, all in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 43020.
G 43020, resolution authorizing an agreement with Start Children's Center, Inc., Department of Social Services, introduced by legislators Grant, Tessman, and Weaver.
On the question, all in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 43120.
G 43120, resolution authorizing the sale of tax foreclosed property, Bureau of Finance, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Stammel, and Grimm.
On the question, all in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 4. All in favor? Opposed?
16 ayes, 3 abstentions, Mr. Harrington, Mr. Peter, and Mr. Testman.
So moved. G 43320.
G 43320, resolution authorizing agreements with Northeast Parent and Child Society, Department of Social Services, introduced by legislators Grant, Testman, and Weaver.
On the question. All in favor?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 43420.
G 43420, resolution authorizing an agreement with Northeast Parent and Child Society, Department of Social Services, introduced by legislators Grant, Testman, and Weaver.
On the question. All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 43520.
G 43520, resolution authorizing a contract for dental services Van Rensselaer Manor, introduced by legislators Grant, Testman, and Weaver.
On the question. All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 43620.
G 43620, resolution authorizing the payment of supplemental prevailing wage costs for the nurse call system installation Van Rensselaer Manor, introduced by legislators Grant, Testman, and Weaver.
On the question. All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 43720.
G 43720, resolution authorizing payment to replace fire sprinkler system control valves Van Rensselaer Manor, introduced by legislators Grant, Testman, and Weaver.
On the question. All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 43820.
G 43820, resolution authorizing shared services agreement with New York State Department of Transportation Highway Department, introduced by legislators Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
On the question. All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 43920.
G 43920, resolution amending an agreement with Hudson Valley Community College Department of Social Services, introduced by legislators Grant, Testman, and Weaver.
On the question. All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 44020.
G 44020, resolution authorizing an agreement for consulting services Department of Social Services, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, and Weaver.
On the question. All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 44120.
G 44120, resolution establishing the sole source status of various vendors representing manufacturers of highway equipment, Highway Department, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, Weaver, Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
On the question. All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 44220.
G 44220, resolution authorizing agreements for youth development programs and certifying the resource allocations plan with the Office of Children and Family Services, Unified Family Services, Youth Services, introduced by legislators Harrington, Testman, and Burns.
On the question. All in favor? Opposed?
18 ayes, 1 abstention, Mrs. Weaver.
So moved. G 44320.
G 44320, resolution authorizing the execution of a professional services agreement, Bureau of Public Safety, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Weaver.
On the question. All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 44420.
G 44420, resolution authorizing the purchase of medical supplies, Department of Health, introduced by legislators Bendet, Casal, and Doran.
On the question. All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 44520.
G 44520, resolution authorizing an agreement for billing and electronic patient record-keeping software, Department of Mental Health and Bureau of Finance, introduced by legislators Grant, Testman, and Weaver.
On the question. All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G 44620.
G 44620, resolution appointing one member of the Rensselaer County Community Services Board Mental Health, introduced by legislators Grant, Testman, and Weaver.
On the question. All in favor? Opposed?
19
moved.
ayes.
G 44720.
G 44720, resolution authorizing contracts for the early intervention and preschool programs for program year 2021, Department of Health, introduced by legislators Bendet, Casal, and Doran.
On the question. All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G, 44920.
G 44920, resolution authorizing and directing the Rensselaer County Chief Fiscal Officer to correct the 2020 tax rolls for the town of Skodak, East Greenbush, Central School District Tax Services, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Stammel, and Grimm.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G, 45020.
G 45020, resolution amending the 2020 adopted Rensselaer County budget to receive insurance settlement funds, Highway Department, introduced by legislators Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G, 45120.
G 45120, resolution authorizing the purchase of 2 administrative vehicles and amending the 2020 Rensselaer County adopted budget, Office of the Rensselaer County Sheriff, introduced by legislators Tessman, Grant, and Weaver.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed? So moved.
19 ayes.
G, 45220.
G 45220, resolution authorizing the extension of a grant agreement with Unity House of Troy, Inc., Department of Probation, introduced by legislators Tessman, Grant, and Weaver.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G, 45320.
G 45320, resolution authorizing a contract for the purchase of Ice Cream Unified Family Services, Department of Aging, Senior Centers, and Van Rensselaer Manor Nursing Home, Bureau of Central Services, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, Weaver, Stammel, and Grimm.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G, 45420.
G 45420, resolution authorizing the purchase of exterior security camera system for the Rensselaer County Courthouse, Buildings Department, introduced by legislators Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G, 45520.
G 45520, resolution authorizing an agreement for security guard services at the Van Rensselaer Manor Nursing Home, Rensselaer County Office Building, Flanagan Square Building, Rensselaer County Department of Social Services, Probation and Youth, Bureau of Central Services, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, Weaver, Stammel, and Grimm.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G, 45620.
G 45620, resolution authorizing an agreement with Adirondack Cabling and Security, Department of Social Services, introduced by legislators Grant, Tessman, and Weaver.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G, 45720.
G 45720, resolution authorizing purchase of ice control products from Albany County, RFB 2020-085, Bureau of Central Services, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, Weaver, Stammel, and Grimm.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G, 45820.
G 45820, resolution authorizing renewal agreements with certain healthcare providers, Bureau of Human Resources, introduced by legislators Wysocki, Patiri, and Burns.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G, 45920.
G 45920, resolution authorizing an agreement with Star Children's Center, Inc., Department of Social Services, introduced by legislators Grant, Tessman, and Weaver.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G, 46020.
G 46020, resolution authorizing purchase of record storage shelving with metal racks for the Rensselaer County Storage Facility Buildings Department, introduced by legislators Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G, 46120.
G 46120, resolution accepting grant funding from the New York State Department of Health for COVID-19 response activities, Department of Health, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Stammel, Grimm, Bendet, Casal, and Doran.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G, 46220.
G 46220, resolution authorizing acceptance of a grant award from the New York State Stop DWI Foundation and amending the adopted 2020 Rensselaer County budget, Stop DWI, introduced by legislators Tessman, Grant, and Weaver.
On the question? All in favor? On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. G, 46420.
G 46420, resolution approving memorandum of agreement between the County of Rensselaer and United Public Services Employees Union, Human Resources, introduced by legislators Wysocki, Battieri, and Burns.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. P, 46520.
P 46520, resolution filling a vacancy on the Rensselaer County Health Board, introduced by legislators Bendet, Casal, and Doran.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. P, 46620.
P 46620, resolution adjourning the Rensselaer County Legislative Meeting in memory of Father James T. Spinyard, OSA. Introduced by legislators Grimm, Doran, Fleming, Burns, Sullivan, Tito, Weaver, and the entire legislative body.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. We have two resolutions that were passed in special rules. The first one being G, 46720.
G 46720, resolution authorizing the purchase of computer equipment Board of Elections, introduced by Chairman Stammel.
On the question? All in favor? Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. Next one, G, 46820.
G 46820, resolution creating a position of principal account clerk and amending the 2020 and 2021 Rensselaer County adopted budget store district, introduced by Chairman Stammel.
On the question?
Yes.
Yes.
Chairman, I do have a question. When does he anticipate the retirement of the current principal?
She's not exactly sure, but it will be before February 1st. So there's only a couple of $1,000s in there to get by, so anything else would have to come back to the legislature to get more money to put it in. But she's expected to retire by somewhere between January 1st and February 1st.
All right, that's it, thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else for the good of the?
Well, we need to vote on it.
Oh, vote, yeah, there we go, I'm sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
19 ayes.
So moved. Legislative privilege. Now, we do have to come back. I'm sorry, go ahead, Kelly.
Were you saying something,
Legislative privilege.
Chairman?
Yes,
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to say a few words.
please.
In keeping with Legislator Grant's earlier prayer that we're here to make things better, I'd like to remind ourselves that with the positive cases of coronavirus increasing in the building in our county, that we need to be a little more diligent about following state protocol, wearing masks, physically distancing from each other,
Anybody else?
Mike, if I can just,
Yes, sir. Pete? Mr. Peter?
I'll default, was it Kelly that wanted to speak?
No?
no, it was just me. I was gonna add something, but you go first.
I just wanted to say, on behalf of myself and the cooperative extension, I want to thank the rest of the legislators for both passing the budget and, making whole the cooperative extension, line item in it. I had a car issue, so I was forced to watch the budget proceedings from a parking lot in North Greenbush on Monday night, previous Monday night. But I wanted to thank both sides of the legislature for coming together and passing both the budget and, making sure the cooperative extension was made whole, on their budget. It's important for them, given the state funding maxes that they get. And, just wanted to express my thanks for all my fellow legislators for stepping up and doing that.
Thank you, legislator Peter.
I would just like to add that if any of the members are tested, that they should remain home until they receive their test results. Just a nice reminder to everybody that we don't want to see you until you have your results.